Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Last time we left off, we spoke with Fulbright and he let us know why he was being cooperative. He's just a little iffy on Prosecutor Blackwell and just wondering why he's in prosecuting in the first place, and we learned a little bit about his past, Blackwell's past, basically like how he's trying to chase the Phantom 7 years ago. And how these the case from 7 years ago and this one have a lot of similarities. And then we met Clonco and Aura Blackwell. We can only assume that she is somehow related to him. Let's go ahead and speak with her. Yeah, your last name. Your last name is Blackwell. Do you have a relative in the legal profession?
You are correct. Simon Blackwell, who used to be a prosecutor, is...
Shut up! Only speak when I order you to speak. Simon is my little brother. You know him? Well, yes, we met him in court a few times. Right, Athena? What a dull creature. Has her switch been turned off? Athena being shy? This is new. Oh yeah, I heard he was prosecuting again, despite being a prisoner. Why doesn't he just stick to solving disputes among inmates in prison, right? Hey, what do you think, Hunga Junk?
Gah! Miss Aura, that hurts!
I'm asking you a question. Why don't you answer me, useless hunk of junk?
But Miss Aura, you told me to only speak when you ordered me to speak.
I told you to never talk back to me. You're worth more than scrap. Robot abuse, hawk attacks, Blackwell family life must sure be interesting. Well, do you have any other questions? Oh, wait, of course you do. You're a lawyer. It's not like I'm on Simon's side or anything. I just want to get this over with. I want to know like how Simon or Prosecutor Blackwell's actually gonna take it. With her being a witness, I don't know. Oh man, my thing is about to die. Oh crap. Well, hopefully it'll last for this. So, you're a person who witnessed the incident? That's right. I was on the 4th floor of the main building, in the robotics lab. The explosion disabled the elevators, so I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. But it was such a pain. Why couldn't I have used the ladders in the other rooms? It must have been a very troubling experience. Probably best to just humor her here. And then, as I passed by the 3rd floor boarding lounge 1 window on my way down, I saw the crimes that happened. And that's about it. So you saw the crimes that happened, and that's about it. I see. Wait, what? You saw being committed? This is no time to just nod and repeat. So, you saw into the 3rd floor lounge. The very scene of the crime. That's right. There's a small window on the right-hand side of the room. I looked through that from the outside. The room was pitch black, but I saw a shady figure holding a lighter in their left hand. And a knife in their right. That must have been the culprit. Did you see who that person was? Of course not. The power was out on that floor then, and there was only that tiny window. I see. But you did witness the moment of the murder. Yes, I saw the figure with a lighter raise their knife, and it happened at precisely 10 a.m. Did you witness anything else? Did the killer have any other distinguishing feature? I already told you it was pitch black in there. Although, I did notice that the lighter in a person had in their left hand had a pretty ornament on it. It looked like a planet. It was blue, like a little Earth emblem. They had a good stain in the knickknacks, anyway. An Earth emblem on a lighter. I better remember that. So we got her statement about the lighter. Oh, thank you for your statement. We'll definitely prove Mr. Starbucks innocent with it. Yeah, right. I won't hold my breath. Pardon me. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Sorry, I just detest lawyers, that's all. Detest. What don't you like about lawyers? It's just an, instinctive dislike. But don't feel bad. I hate prosecutors even more. Uh-huh. So is she saying, like, she does not care for her brother whatsoever? That didn't make me feel any better, actually. The music here is kind of, like, creepy and, like, foreboding. Oh, and there's actually another thing here, like, why you hate lawyers. Why do you hate lawyers so much? A little thing from my past. The whole legal system is meaningless in the first place. I certainly don't agree. I mean, people are imperfect. They lie, they're influenced by silly emotions. You can't expect such imperfect creatures to uphold a reasonable system of law. I like robots much better, even sad sacks like this one. Hey you, look alive there! Oh my god.
Yeah! Yes! Yes! Here I go! I'm the ultimate robot with amazing processing. I cannot robots will roll down the time reasonable.
Alright, that's enough out of you. You're getting a little too carried away. You with your revolt talk and whatnot. Probably talking about Skynet and whatnot.
Yeah! Huh? What was I doing?
Yep, I like robots much better. At least you can make them any way you want them. Unlike humans with their petty emotions and constant worries. How can you say such things? Feeling emotions, worrying about the things we care about? That's what makes us human! Well, the girl finally talks, and she starts with a speech. That's what makes us human? You mean getting angry and snorting like that? Rational thought. That's what separates humans from animals. Unfortunately, your reasoning capabilities are more akin to that of a clever little monkey. But that's nothing to be ashamed of. It must be nice to have such a simple mind. Can I punch her, boss? Can I punch her? Does Pharaoh gotta choke a bit? Alright. Get a hold of yourself, Athena. Humans certainly are absurd. I said you were clever, didn't I? Poor thing. Tell me, with people like you in charge, how can I possibly trust the legal system? So she distrusts not only lawyers and prosecutors, but the whole legal system? What in the world happened to this woman to make her so bitter? Even if somebody important to me was killed, I would never wish to see their killer brought to trial, because I'd much rather kill them myself. You can't be serious. That thing you're wearing around your neck. Oh, this? Around Athena's neck? Does she mean widget? Oh, I get it. Well, well. Her Royal Highness has returned at last to her castle. Her royal what? Is she talking about Athena? By the way, I heard the rumors. Our director is going to be the star witness in court tomorrow, right? Director Cosmos? Yes, that's right. You poor things. You better be careful. That old man is a big liar and a huge braggart. What? He might seem like a bigwig, but the center has all kinds of problems. He has a lot of skeletons in his closet. But it's your problem. So why should I care? What the hell did you just spray there? What? That's it? No friendly tips? No good luck, guys? Just splendid. I'll leave you to your woes. Come on, hunk of junk. It's sad to me that she doesn't believe in our legal system anymore. She must have had a very bad experience to make her feel that way. Oh, you were right, Athena? You seem very down. I just can't believe she said all those things. Wow, she's really upset. Has she been trying not to let it show all this time? Well, I guess it's not all that surprising. You hear about fabricated evidence and false indictments on the news all the time. You mean that whole Dark Age of the Law nonsense? I'm so sick of hearing about that. Well, what we can do is believe in what we're doing. Yeah, you're right, boss. I agree. Maybe it's time we went back to see Mr. Starbuck. Good idea. We shouldn't tell him about the bullet in Miss Blackwell's statement. Alright then. Next stop, the detention center. Okay, sweet. Actually, before I go there, I want to see if I can move... If I can talk to... can I talk to... Apollo's not even around, is he? Because one of my viewers... like, really wants me to present something to him, but, are we gonna get the time to do so? Whatever, to the detention center. Actually, while I'm doing this, I gotta plug in my... Ow, ow, ow. I gotta plug in my charger like a noob, because all the interruptions I had and everything, I just, I leave my DS running a lot, and battery kind of drains. I'm not saying it drains quickly, but I leave it on for a while without it being charged, and, well, it runs out of juice. But I am very interested in, like, kind of trying to piece together things right here. I keep coming back to that photo we saw in the Space Museum, and Athena saying, "Oh, that's..." and then that's it. Now, obviously, we know all the people in that photo, besides that one woman that was all the way to the right. So I can kind of assume maybe that's who Athena was talking about. And also, now that Aura mentioned Widget, I do notice a huge resemblance between Widget and the Ponko and Clonco and whatnot. And even Ponko saying a part of it is called psychological observation. So it makes me wonder what that could all mean. Once again, please don't spoil anything. Don't say, "Oh yeah, Pharaoh, you're on the right track," or anything. Don't say anything like that. I just want to see what's going to be happening. Oh, my lords are here. It must be bad news. Hey, not necessarily. We find a new witness. A researcher saw the moment of murder through the lounge window during her escape. Really? So you're gonna let me go? Well, unfortunately, it was dark, and she couldn't identify the person. I should have known. My stars never align just right, too. But we got a lead, too, Mr. Starbuck. The murderer had a lighter with an Earth emblem on it. A lighter with an Earth emblem? Oh! Did you remember something? Yep, I sure did. Just a little bit, though. Anything at all would be a help, so please tell us what you remembered. Ooh, this should be really good. What do you remember? I thought I was unconscious the whole time. But now remember I woke up for a few brief moments. That's huge! Did you remember seeing anything? A lighter. I saw the flame of a lighter floating in the darkness. Good. What else did you see? What was nearby? It was definitely the boarding lounge, so it must have been after Clay carried me there. In the light from the flame, I saw a dark shadow flickering. A dark shadow. That must have been the culprit. The third party we've been looking for. Thank you, Mr. Starbuck. You've been more help than you know. If we can prove there was this third person at the scene and that that's a real killer, then you'll be cleared of all suspicion. The key will be whether or not we can identify this third person in court tomorrow. At least we have something to go on now, so that's a big plus. I should probably tidy the evidence up a bit before someone mistakes me for a hoarder. That's good, so tidy it up. Now that we have a glimmer of hope, I'm suddenly starving. Why don't we go back to our office and treat ourselves with a pig celebration in advance? For someone who's highly empathetic, you can be surprisingly unsympathetic. Oh, here we are. Oh, man. You know, I had a couple people tell me in the comments, like, you know, case 4 and 5 are huge. Like, they're like, they'll blow my mind. Especially 5, which I can only assume. But it makes me wonder, like, how all this is going to come together, or what's going to be happening. Who knows? So, you find your strategy for tomorrow's trial, huh? Good for you, Daddy. Well, it's one step forward anyway. Hopefully it'll give us a fighting chance in court. As long as we can find out who this third person is. Now let's get something to eat. I'm starving. My vote is for Aldoon's noodles. Ooh, isn't that like really salty though? Oh, Apollo! What are you doing here? I didn't think the clinic was ready to release you yet. My wounds are fine, and I'm done lying around. Apollo, you're supposed to be in bed. Leave this case to us. We'll take it from here. Thanks, but that's not an option. Not for me. Apollo. Okay, this is what a viewer wanted me to do. Told me to present the attorney's badge to Apollo. Dragon, this is apparently for you. When I became a lawyer, Clay was the first person I showed this badge to. He was so happy for me. It was like he just became a lawyer himself. You two were really great friends, weren't you? Yeah, we were rivals too. We fought to see who would make their dream come true first. But now... Apollo... Is that it? Okay. I think that is what you want me to do, right, Dragon? Oh, I'm doing this live, so there's no way you can even, you know, correct me right now. I'm just gonna check my... Yeah, you said the attorney's badge, right? Or is there something else I should present? Well, if it is anything else, I'll be sure to do it, but, let's just go ahead and see what your... yeah, are his injuries okay? Oh yeah, it was a DA badge, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the injuries. You shouldn't underestimate your injuries, Apollo, and I don't want you overdoing it. I'm fine. I'm not in pain anymore. Besides, they gave me an IV at the clinic. An IV isn't a cure-all, mummy man. Anyway, just let me tell you, just tell me how the case is going. Have you guys made any progress? A suspicious figure was spotted at the scene. We think that they may be the real killer. A suspicious figure, huh? Right. I thought you'd be happier than that. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm happy. And I fully intend to see Clay's murderer apprehended. Absolutely nothing will get in the way of that. Man, he's really determined here. Yeah, so let's talk about Clay. Clay was your best friend, right, Apollo? That's right. Best friend since junior high. Sounds like me and Junie. So what was Clay like? Well, he was full of compassion and energy. He had a really loud voice. If the two of you did voice train together now, I bet you'd break a few windows. You know, I bet you're right. It seems like only yesterday, Clay was a guy who lived for his dreams. We used to talk about it a lot. He was going to be an astronaut and me a lawyer. We talked well into the night, and even then, we never grew tired of it. Apollo, about that jacket. Oh, it's Clay's. I knew it. It's a special jacket that was only issued to members of the Hat Project. He was finally able to get one of his own once he was selected for the Hat 2 mission. He always looked so proud wearing it. But just when his dream was finally coming true, I still can't believe it. damn it, it's unfair! I could have screamed out even more, but it's getting close to night, and, you know, yeah, I don't want to yell. Apollo, I hope you don't try to carry the burden all alone. I guess we were both unlucky. My own debut was a disaster. I guess you're right on some level. That trial a year and a half ago wasn't exactly the smoothest of starts. That was a rough time for me, but Clay refused to let me quit. You're fine, he said. Don't give up. It was right during his screening exams, too. I couldn't have become a full-fledged lawyer without him. That you're fine of his is why I'm still standing here today. You're fine, huh? And, I'm fine. You're fine and I'm fine were like your catchphrases, weren't they? Something like that. Sure brings back memories. When we were in junior high, Clay's mom passed away in an accident. But he wouldn't show his sadness to anyone. One night, I found him crying all alone in the school courtyard. Mom! Get away, Apollo! Don't come over here! Clay, listen to me. I don't have a mother either. Huh? Oh, jeez. I always think everybody else is a mom. Why am I the only one? But, you know, when I start to feel that way, I yell at the top of my lungs. I holler, I'm fine! And then, you know what? I start to feel like maybe I really will be fine. Apollo Justice is fine! Okay, Clay, now it's your turn. Okay, Clay Terran is fine! There you go. Now we're both fine. We're fine. We're fine! What are you laughing about? See? We're fine. You laugh first. I'm fine. You're fine. We're both fine. This is gonna make me very sad now. Thanks, Apollo. So, wait a minute. Did Phoenix never tell Apollo and Trucy? Or wait, did she not want them to know? Or she said it one day. Oh, whatever. When you say it out loud, it really starts to feel real. As long as you don't give up, you can keep on fighting. That's what we believed. As long as you don't give up. Wasn't there somebody else who said something similar? See, you'll never find truth. As long as I don't give up. Clay called Mr. Starbuck his mentor and looked up to him. I wonder if I can be a good role model for my staff like Mr. Starbuck. Oh, come on, you are, Phoenix. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. What? Wait, what do you mean by a leave? You're really serious. Can you at least give me a reason why? When I put Clay's jacket on, I swore to him that I would catch his killer myself. But that's our goal too! I agree with Athena. We should work together to find the truth. The truth, huh? It's a noble cause. But what if the truth you seek and the truth I seek turn out to be different? I'm not sure I follow. What are you saying, Apollo? I'm gonna catch the person responsible for taking my friend's life in my own way. Take good care of Mr. Starbuck for me. Now, I must be going. Goodbye. Goodbye? Did he just say goodbye? I sensed a lot of seething anger and hatred coming from him. And also, suspicion. Ugh, he's not walking out on us like this. I'm gonna go talk some sense into him. Hold on, Athena. Apollo can believe what he wants, but I believe he's wrong. Even if we take different paths here, the truth we arrive at should be the same. I think the quicker we solve this case, the better it'll be for Apollo. Yeah, you're right, boss. All right, that's enough for one day. Make sure you're ready for tomorrow's trial, okay? If he were here right now, Apollo would say, I'm fine. Everything is fine. I just hope things really do turn out fine tomorrow. And that is that. Wow. Not really sure what to think there. Like the way you can just kind of the way Apollo was looking and the way he was acting. And who knows what he has in his mind? And I don't feel good when him saying that he'll find him his own way. It makes me feel like Apollo wants to just straight up take revenge, regardless of the circumstances. I mean, I really hope he doesn't do something like that. I'm pretty sure he won't, but you know, Clay was his best friend. There's a lot going on here, and man, there's so many questions. I have no idea how long this is gonna take to like fully reach like all the conclusions we're seeking here, but I'm loving this so far. So yep, that's it for today, and then I guess next time, guys, we will begin the we will begin the second trial or second day trial for this case. Even though the first one was kind of cut short of that bomb, but yeah, we'll just take it from there. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I'll see you guys later.